Good morning, and thank you for coming out today. This is always a special time of the year at IDOT, when we are emerging from another winter and can get to work on building a better transportation system for you and your families. Today in Illinois, we are commemorating National Work Zone Safety Awareness Week, the unofficial start of construction season. Between now and next winter, motorists will see maintenance and construction crews out across the state as we work to improve the state and local roads you travel. Governor Pritzker and the Illinois Department of Transportation are committed to making the safety of the workers and the traveling public a priority. Last year, there were 18 deaths in Illinois work zones, including the death of one worker. That represents the fewest number of deaths in work zones since we have started tracking these statistics in 2002. But we can do better. We need your help to get out the word that safety in the work zone is everyone's responsibility. Joining us today are our partners in safety at the Illinois State Police, Labor Local 477, Associated General Contractors, and the Illinois Trucking Association. We also have many members of our IDOT family with us, including several highway maintainers behind me or right next to me who are in the field every day, putting their lives on the line. I also would like to thank the Illinois chapter of the American Traffic Safety Service Association for the display of 158 cones with black ribbon to honor the number of workers who die in the work zone every year in our country. The theme for the National Work Zone Awareness this year is Drive Like You Work Here. It is a good reminder that the people you pass working on equipment or behind the cones and barricades are somebody's father, mother, son, daughter, friend, or neighbor. Remember, whether you encounter a crew patching potholes or an interstate reconstruction project that stretches across several miles, the people in that work zone want to get home at the end of the day, just like you. Driving in and around work zone requires your undivided attention. Please, drop it and drive. Phones and electronics devices down all the time. Obey the signs. They will help you safely navigate work zones and sometimes avoid delays. Slow down. The posted speed limits are there for the safety of the workers and you. Pay special attention to your surroundings. Conditions such as lane shifts or closures can change quickly. Be on the lookout for a slowed or stopped traffic, and consider the limitation of heavy equipment, trucks and commercial vehicles, giving them plenty of distance to come to a complete stop if they are behind you. These common sense rules are meant to save your life, not just those of the workers. Our statistics show that 4 out of 5 work zone fatalities are not workers, but drivers and their passengers traveling through work zone. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not mention that April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and remind everyone of the importance of Scott's Law. At IDOT, we are partnering with more than 100 police agencies in Illinois to support heightened enforcement this month, specifically to catch people who are taking a chance with their lives and those around them because they cannot wait to text or check social media. Distracted driving has reached an epidemic level on our roads. Our friends with the Illinois State Police have experienced unimaginable loss this year due to people either being unwilling or unaware of the need to slow down and move over to stop vehicles at the side of the road. It's got to stop now. We are doing our part at IDOT to make this construction season and this year our safest one ever on Illinois roads. At the end of the day, it will be a team effort. Do your part and drive smart. With that, I would like to invite Mr. Bill Fry with the Associated General Contractors to say a few words.
Thank you, Secretary. Work zone safety is the top priority for the Associated General Contractors of Illinois. We're proud to partner with the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Illinois State Police, and the hardworking men and women that work every day in those work zones. But safety is everyone's responsibility. So everybody that's hearing this today, please help carry this message throughout the whole year, all year long. Tell your family, your friends, and your neighbors, every time you see orange, consciously think, focus, no distractions. Focus, no distractions.
Okay, so I'm going to start out by asking you to pick a number, any number, and if your number was something other than 0, that's the number we're wanting is 0. 0 fatalities. How can we bring that to that reality? The number of 18 was the number of fatalities last year during work zone, and one of them was a worker. So it's more for you as the public need to slow down. Yes, we as the workers are trained and we're out there, but it takes all of us to work together to make this 0 fatalities a reality. Driving in general needs your undivided attention. So you got to start out by slowing down, no distractions. There's a lot of going on in those work zones, like they've already said. You know, people out there working, trucks and vehicles moving. You have to pay attention. You have to expect the unexpected. Don't be that driver that makes that costly mistake. And as us out there, what would you feel like if you had somebody speeding through your work area? Maybe they were running past you. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe on a scooter, on a bicycle, going through that area where you work. What would you think? This is what it's like for us every day as we're out there working. So please, please drive through those work zones as you work there. Thank you. Tabitha Stambaugh, Local 477, Laborers Local 477. Thank you.
Hi, I am Linda Blissett, Director of Safety for the Illinois Trucking Association. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be here today and share. I hold a CDL, have driven commercial motor vehicles, and know the importance of maneuvering that vehicle safely. And when it becomes to a work zone area, it starts to become a challenge for all of us, but we can administer that work zone area safely. And here's what I would ask of all of the drivers that can help us. Trucks need a larger space. They stop slower than other vehicles. So what we ask is, give us that space we need. Allow us a little extra, especially when we're in the work zone area. That is keeping you safe, the driver safe, the workers in that area safe. And our objective is to get through the work zone area safely. We have a responsibility to the public, yes, and that is to get us there safely, get the commodities there safely. So we ask you to help us, give us that space, allow us to slow down, don't crowd us, because we want you to arrive home safely. We don't want 18 fatalities to happen. This is the beginning of a work zone safety awareness, but it's not the end. It is a continuing on for the public, for the drivers, for the trucking. We can share the roads safely, and we will. We make it our mission. Thank you for today. Drive safely.
Good morning. The Illinois State Police is honored to partner with the Illinois Department of Transportation, Local Laborers 477, Associated General Contractors, and the Illinois Trucking Association for the 2019 Work Zone Safety Awareness Week. The Illinois State Police is committed to ensuring the safety of the motoring public, construction zone workers, and other emergency personnel where highway construction is occurring. Throughout the construction season, troopers will be actively patrolling work zones. We will work alongside highway workers to monitor traffic flow and identify motorists who disobey work zone speed limits and other applicable laws. Speeding in a work zone is a serious offense, which can result in tragic consequences. The minimum fine for a first offense of speeding in a work zone is $375. A second offense results in a driver's license being suspended for 90 days and a $1,000 fine. Along with assigning ISP officers to construction zones, we will also have photo speed enforcement vans deployed in work zones across the state. These fully marked photo enforcement vans are equipped with the latest in photo radar technology designed to record the speed of vehicles and capture clear images of the driver and the license plate. Signs will be placed in work zones where the photo enforcement van is being used. These signs will provide ample warning to the motoring public to slow down. Motorists are reminded it is unlawful and unsafe to drive distracted. Texting, emailing, and browsing the internet on electronic devices while driving are all prohibited by Illinois law. Motorists are also prohibited from the use of handheld cell phones while driving. Lastly, the Illinois State Police would like to remind the public of the dangers of working on Illinois roadways. To date, our agency has had 16 squad cars struck while on incident with their emergency lights activated. This alarming number surpassed last year's total of 8 and includes the unfortunate and unnecessary loss of Illinois State Police troopers Christopher Lambert and Brooke Jones Story. It has been 66 years since we have lost 3 troopers in a single year, and it's only April. Today, we are asking for help from the motoring public to simply be mindful of all road workers and allow us to fulfill our duty of protecting our citizens and maintaining our roadways. Our greatest hope is that the public sees the tragedy and strife being experienced within the Illinois State Police and learns from it. That they take our message of safety away and spread it to grow a safer traveling environment for all roadway users. Scott's Law, otherwise known as the Move Over Law, requires motorists to slow down and move over if they can do so safely when approaching a stopped emergency vehicle with their emergency lights activated. This also includes tow trucks, fire department, ambulance, law enforcement, construction vehicles, and any stationary vehicle with their hazard lights activated. Crashes that occur in work zones or while emergency workers are on incident are particularly disheartening because a large majority of them could be avoided if motorists were simply paying attention. It is our hope, with a unified commitment, multi-agency partnership, and a joint effort among our workers and the community, that our work zones and emergency responders will be safer while carrying on their duties on Illinois roadways. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming today. The media, if you would like to stick around, we have highway maintainers who can talk with you about what it's like to work in